All I saw was a little buck yesterday evening, came in at dark. It was even too dark to film, but I'm gonna go right back in there this morning. It seems like morning is the time to be there. It's December 5th, so we're getting sort of desperate around here. I'm gonna switch my socks up and see if it helps. Got two different color socks. It surely can't hurt at this point, so we've been up this morning already. When you got a 10-week-old baby, sleep's not all that common, so we've already been up this morning and she's over here if you hear her. So we're gonna get dressed and head out here in a few minutes and see if we can't change the luck. Well, that's pretty crazy. It got interesting around here super fast. I had you see the wind's picking up. I had two big does and a yearling work up the edge of this roto, just like I'd planned. They came in, and the yearling, of course, went through super fast and went up above me and stopped. And the other two were coming slower, but one of them took the trail that took her right underneath my tree, and I think she picked up on my thermals that were dropping down the hill, and so she got nervous. They both got nervous, and we're kind of standing around. I don't know if they're figuring out what to do or what. When they went to leave, I took a shot on one of the big does, and I have to look back at the footage. It looked like a pretty good shot. I know she ducked, but I was holding low. I'm not sure what happened, but she went straight down, and so I got another arrow in her immediately. I don't want them to suffer, so I got another arrow in her immediately. And She rolled down the hill just a ways there, but man, late season is tough. When the guns start going off and there's people on every ridge, it is tough. And that's just an example of a late season North Carolina hunt. Tickled to death to get her. Like I said, it's December 5th. It's getting late in the game, and that freezer's dwindling every day. So I'll be glad to get it filled back up just a little bit, and tickled to have a good hunt this morning. Gonna ease down. It's 9:15, so I'm gonna have to ease down and get her out of here and get to church. So great morning here in the mountains. This setup worked pretty well this morning. The reason it did was, number one, I had to make some adjustments. These deer are really spooky and they're not coming out of the thickets whatsoever, and so this setup is directly in a rhodo thicket, and so they're coming through, going to some green fields, like I said, in the tree, and that's what happened this morning. They were, I don't know if they were coming back or going to, there's fields on both sides, but they were moving through my area, and I was set up so that on this steep side hill, so that number one, I was in the thicket, but number two, so that my thermals were dropping down into the creek that you can hear behind me. One of the does actually circled down as she was going up. She hit the trail that brought her right underneath my tree, and I think she picked up a little bit on my thermals, or maybe my ground scent or something right there, spooked her just a little bit, and they were already spooky, but that made it just that much more.